Heyo everybody, Haku here with my final ever read-through or live reaction for Beastars. We have chapter 196 and this is the series finale. And I don't know what to say at the beginning of this video. I feel like there's no way to really convey how much this series means to me. Because it's something special that I really learned from The Promised Neverland, to be able to say that I read this with all of you from the very start to the very end. I got to share my entire experience with this series with you. And also, not just it being any series. It's one thing, it's special to share a long series from start to finish, but not just a series this, my favorite manga. I've said this many times before, Beastars is my favorite manga. I absolutely love it. It's so fun on the week to week. So many chapters have been absolute masterpieces. The world is great. And I don't feel as sad as I thought I would. Going into this, I don't really feel sad at all. I figured I'd feel a lot more sad that it's ending, but I'm excited to see what the ending is. I'm not sad, I'm excited. I want to know what the ending is, and I want to know what Paru's going to do next. So I'm a lot more excited than I am sad. Because, like I said, I believe Beast Complex is getting a serialization early next year. So I'll be doing videos on that. I'm still going to be doing discussions on Beastars and stuff like that. I'm excited to do that. Now that I'm not doing videos weekly on it, I'll have time to do some discussions and breakdowns and stuff that I think will be really fun. In addition to that, there is if you want me to read the old Beast Complex chapters, I can. But I was just going to wait until it gets a serialization next year. But if you want me to read the old ones, I totally can. But either way, let's get into the finale. I've loved it so far, the little end bits we've been getting. And another thing is that I heard a long time ago, Paru had said something in a response to somebody asking what will the end be, or what's sort of the main story end goal, and Paru said she just focused on making it fun and enjoyable on the week to week because it was a weekly series, and the only thing she really knew was what the last panel of the last page was going to be, and everything up until then is just the weekly story. So I'm really excited to see what that plan was all this time, what that last panel of that last page is going to be. So I'm bracing myself. Hopefully I don't cry a bunch. And let's see what we get here. Hold on, just making sure the recording still looks good. Okay, let's go. We're starting off with Legoshi and Haru. Legoshi-kun, say something. The last chapter of the Animal Youth drama. How will Legoshi respond to Haru's determination? Well, are you gonna say yes? Oh, and I saw this. I think Paru may have posted it on Twitter, and if not for that, I would probably get ridiculously emotional here. A total of 5 million copies sold. Oh my god. Thank you for reading Beastars. I'm about to cry already. Sorry. Final chapter. The story of a wolf and a rabbit. And what made me super emotional when I first saw this posted on Twitter is the ibuki with the halo over him was the first one I noticed like that, and it hit me because I love Ibuki. If you've been watching, he was one of my favorite characters, and then seeing Leano with the same thing. Of course there's Ogama, I didn't really have as much of a connection to him, but then we have Leano on the ride as well. It's so good. Getting all these characters. Bill and Alba are in there. I'm sad that Shira's not in there. All the Room 701 canines. At least I'm pretty sure that was the room number. Forever in our heart. Alright. Here we go. I can feel a breeze behind my legs. How will Legoshi respond to Haru's determination? I feel like I'm in my own climate when she's around. Well then, how long are you going to keep your mouth shut? Haru-chan, look at my tail. This proposal, I just can't take it. Even if you get angry with me, even if you cry, my tail keeps wagging. You've never heard of such a disagreeable marriage, have you? A wolf and a rabbit, male and female. It can be difficult to understand each other sometimes. Even so, I want to get closer to you, even a little, and my tail wags. I I want us to experience life together as different species. Oh, it's so good. Is that supposed to be a proposal? Yeah, I guess. Don't just switch our roles like that. I love Haru. Ah, my heart is beating so fast. Legoshi-kun has done it again, taken years off my life. Small animals have such a fast heartbeat already, and my heart'll give out even faster if I stay with Legoshi-kun. A wolf and a rabbit. I'm sure it won't just end happily. The relationship we have as different species will still, regardless of the situation, require us to put everything we have on the line. Here I come. Don't crouch, she says. I love them so much. Haru is so good. I want to keep you hard to reach. Oh, we're cutting over to Gohin. Gohin-sensei, go smoke in the smoking lounge. But the windows are open. No means no. This is not the back alley market, you know. Sorry. Gohin transferred from his clinic in the back alley market to the psychiatry department of a university hospital. I found Legoshi's stuff. He's just so messy. Oh, I thought that Beast Complex might give us an epilogue, but we're actually getting some epilogue stuff here. Room 701. Doing one last cleanup before graduation from Cherryton Academy. Let me give it to him. We promised to meet up next week. Jack, going to Dodome, the hardest university, determined to make a difference for dog breeds. Nice, let us come too. Of course, then let's all go to Beast Strike together then. And now we have Pina. Cherryton School reinstated the interspecies education system after the press conference from a former star student, Lewis. I'm gonna miss Bill and the other senpai when you guys graduate. Hey, you can fool girls, but you can't fool me, says Bill. We have Bill and Alba with him. Cry me a river. The hidden condo began major repairs thanks to a large donation from Legoshi, his reward from the police, Arigato Construction. Oh, that's sweet. We have Sebun and Zagon. And now we have all of the 100 mice with their little bit of food on a spoon. Thank you for the food. Yafia, retired as Beastars, living with the 500 cornered rats. Yeah, thanks for the food. He has carrot juice. Ah, Yafia-sama, there's another former back alley market resident going berserk on 3rd Street. What? Let's go. What about dinner? Later. Yet, without saying, he became a vigilante to protect society after the back alley market was demolished. And he still keeps in touch with Gosha, and we have Gosha with the pictures of his wife and Leano. It's Lewis, Horn's Conglomerate's second success. He's on the cover. Oh, we have Shishigumi in prison. He's on the cover of Safari Magazine? Our boss is a cover boy now. Where's the pin-up? Business magazines don't have those, you know. Shishigumi tried to be model prisoners to shorten their sentence, but their efforts backfired and it was extended by 5 years. Looks great. But still a long way from becoming the stag that deserves these classes. Lewis-san. Lewis became new president of Horn's Conglomerate. His conference raised the company's reputation. His management is on point. I ordered these boxes of Safari Magazine. Let's display them all over our house and headquarters. That seems excessive, Hazuki-san. Also, why don't we go to the museum once in a while as a married couple? It's peaceful there. Well, it doesn't benefit our company, but that sounds fine. I like this. I like that for Lewis and Hazuki. Of course, there are people who are always going to want him with Juno, but I like the bittersweetness of his and Juno's ending. I thought it did really, really well for both characters in respecting them. And then she climbs up to hug Legoshi instead of him kneeling down to her. Haru-chan, I'm falling, hold me. Too tight, be more gentle. See, if I climb on you like this, you don't have to crouch, right? Then I win. Out your claws. Sorry. What the? Is that carnivore going berserk? Oh, is that what they called him for? Hey, Wolf, let go of her. We're actually dating. Oh, I love this. Let's keep on living, hand in hand. Thank you for 4 years of reading. The concluding volume 22 will be released on Friday, January 8th, 2021. Stay tuned for the next series from Mitagaki Paru-sensei. Stay tuned for the followed-up issues of Weekly Shonen Champion, The Origins of Beastars once again. Alright, Beast Complex. Okay, it's starting really soon. January 21st, independent short stories. That's so good. Hippity hoppity, hoppity, this wolf is now my property. Just glancing over the funny edits. I'll look at them more later. How do you know I have a wolf fetish? It's so good. Alright. Alright. So this is the ending. Wow, I read that a lot quicker than I thought I would. I teared up a lot toward the beginning, but I held it together more toward the end. That was such a good ending. It was such... One thing that I think is really, really, really important, and like some of the side characters that weren't shown here, we can get more of in Beast Complex, like with side stories, since they're independent, but I think it respected every character a lot. It respected Lewis and the choices and decisions that he made and the growth he had throughout the series in his ending. The same goes for Juno, a chapter or two ago. It was 2 chapters ago. Lewis and Haru, I feel like we got just enough that the ending totally works. I think going too far into their dating might have been too far. Going all the way up to marriage might have been too far. I think this was the perfect way to have it end. And then respecting the way that Goheen and Yafia were developed, all of it was really, really, really good. Again, it was enough that I'm really satisfied, but not too much that I think they jumped the shark on some things. Like, it was perfect. Like, this is cemented as my favorite manga all the way to the end. It was essentially perfect. Like, of course, there are some things, like the random disappearance of characters like Rokame, but, like, every series has those weird things, and like Badu said, just writing it as something that was meant to be, like, week to week, fun week to week, and it was. So many chapters are absolute masterpieces. So thank you all. I just want to give a big, huge, massive thank you to everyone who's been with me week to week, even new people who are just showing up. Thank you so, so much for being a part of this journey and sharing the entire reading of the series with me. But it's not over for Beastars, because I'll be doing videos on the anime. I've already done a review of some of the episodes. I need to do the other reviews of the other episodes. So yeah, I'll be doing reviews and videos on the anime as the new Season 2 is coming soon. I'll be doing videos on Beast Complex and whatever Padu decides to do next. And I'll also be doing discussions. There are a lot of discussions and tier lists and stuff that I would love to do for Beastars. One thing I floated, I was like, it'd be like an 8-hour video, was ranking every chapter from least good to most good. That would be an insane, like, 8-hour video, if I ever did that. But, God, honestly, I'm considering it. I am a madman, but this is my favorite manga. Thank you so much for experiencing my favorite manga with me from start to finish. So, like if you liked the video, comment down there. Tell me what you thought of the ending or my thoughts and reaction. Subscribe for more Beastars and much more on the channel, because like I said, more will still be coming. Follow on Twitter if you want. If you want a link to the Discord server to talk to me or more of us there, just ask and I can give you a link. And lastly, if you'd like to help support the channel on Patreon to help me continue to make videos, it is patreon.com/HakuOfTheTubes, or a link will be in the description. It really does help. But yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.